Hi, my name is Ron. I'm 63 years old and I've had a pretty good life. I'm not finished yet. I've always had a strong desire to do something substantial, to make a positive mark on the world somehow. In my early years, I tried to do it through music and acting. Along the way, I discovered that I was pretty good at trading businesses, and I made some money, enough to now live comfortably on a great property with vineyards and a winery. But there has been some trouble along the way, the latest being an ugly conflict with UPS. My business, Linentablecloth.com, peaked at $31 million a year in revenue back in 2016, and then began a 4-year crash which almost killed it. I made mistakes, but I was also victimized by UPS. I trusted that Fortune 500 company to treat me honestly and fairly as I thought they had done for over a decade. I was naive. When my shipping costs skyrocketed, it became clear that I had been overbilled by at least $1 million. I asked UPS for help figuring out what had happened, but they had my money and they didn't want to give any of it back. They ignored me, and the problem continued growing until I faced bankruptcy. Desperate, I tried to motivate them by allowing the amount of money owed climb. It didn't work. They shut off my shipping accounts, and 10 months later, sued me. So I countersued, which began a 4-year battle with over $3.5 million spent. When trial deliberations began, the jury sided with Linentablecloth at first, until 3 hours later when they realized they couldn't, due to the legal restrictions the judge had imposed. And so, we lost in court. But we're still fighting and will appeal. UPS's own experts admitted in court, amongst other things, to charging for packages UPS never even shipped. UPS is dishonest and greedy. They exploit their customers. This is no longer a question. UPS should have stepped up and done the right thing by investigating the overbilling and then credited me some money. Instead, they chose to wage a legal war to crush and silence me, and they're still trying to do this. So what has this got to do with you? Why should you care about my troubles? Our justice system is flawed and sometimes it fails, and companies get away with far too much bad behavior. UPS's own code of ethics require them to behave honestly and fairly and to put their customers first. But in my experience with them, they failed in doing this. The good news is that the world continues to change rapidly. Ordinary people like me can now get the word out, and ordinary people can join together to try to make things better. The fact that you are watching this is proof of that. So please consider joining me in this Keep Companies Honest Club. Don't remain silent. Use this platform to expose greed and bad behavior. Together we can stand up to bullies, stand up to powerful, greedy corporations, and persuade them to live by their own words. My hope is to create a groundswell movement for good, and I want you to be part of it. So please like and subscribe this channel. It can make a difference. Also, if anybody has a story about similar bad company behavior, we'd like to feature it here. We're looking for videographers, promoters, influencers, anyone and everyone who wants to make a difference. So again, please subscribe and like, or leave me a comment, or reach out to me. Together, we can create an honesty army for positive change. Thanks for watching.